I love the taste of you in the morning. Keep me warm. Nothing else, nothing more important. Makes me want.
Hola, my name is Tiaja. I am a new YouTuber to this YouTuber platform. This will be my first ever video. I'm going to be showing you how I did this look here. I also will be doing a brow tutorial on a separate other video, so stay in tune for that. But we are focusing on this overall face that we did today. If my lighting's a little weird, I'm sorry. This is my first video. I'm working on it, okay? I'm working on it. So if it looks like it's really washed out or I look ashy or anything like that, it's not me, it's this. So without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, first things first, tie your hair up. I'm using this hip. It's a beauty queen on it, because you know that's what I aspire to be. Things first, I'm going to do my brows. I'm gonna do my brows off camera because they take a long time, so I'm gonna hit y'all up when I'm done with those, and then I'm gonna come back. Okay, so I just did my brows off camera. My brow video is gonna be a different video for another day. So first things first, I am going to go in with color corrector because if you haven't noticed, I have a lot of hyperpigmentation on my face. Not a lot, but just enough to that's going to show through the makeup. So I'm going to go in with this orange corrector from LA Girl, and I'm going to apply it to the darkest parts of my face, which is this dark mark right here and my chin area, because I grow chin hairs right there, and when you shave them they mess your face up. So don't be like me shaving your chin hairs off. Go wax them. So I'm just going to apply primer beforehand, but I totally forgot. But this is the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. Everybody and their mama know about this primer. We not even gonna get into it. The specs on my skin, I am medium combination dry. So the combination part is my nose and my T-zone. My T-zone, my nose, and like a little bit on my forehead is like the driest parts of my face. The oiliest parts of my face. So right here and right there is oiliest parts of my face. Everything else is dry. My nose get like these really weird flakes on it, even though it's super oily and it produces so much oil on my face. The reason why I'm explaining that to y'all is because depending on what your skin type is, it's depending on what products they use, because I get comments and questions all the time about what do I use, what do I use, what do I use, and what I use and what you may use is two different usages. So don't stress yourself out. So I think I've seen you put the scissors on that part. Where did it go? I must have like rubbed it in, because where did it go? That is funny. So I'm gonna let this dry down, and I already did my brows off camera because I'm doing a whole separate video on my brows, and I don't want my brows to be, because it already took me like 5-10 minutes to do my fucking brows. So you know, so now I'm gonna go in with my fluffy brush. This is a Morphe N173. Most of my brushes are from Morphe, BH Cosmetics, or Real Techniques. Everything else is I'm going to use one of these triangle powder puffs. This is the one I was using earlier today because I was trying to film this video a couple of times and I couldn't. So this is the video I already had today, and I don't know why my eyes are really red. I think it's because I'm tired, because I've been staring at this light all day, so maybe that's why my eyes are really red, because I don't know why else they would be red. So I'm just going to take a powder puff and this translucent powder that I have. It's super duper little, but I I got it for my birthday. Because you know, you get like when you have like Sephora points and stuff on your birthday, they give you a free gift. So I got that for my birthday because I always wanted to try the Laura Mercier powder. I just never had the money to spend it on a $40 powder. Hopefully next year, I mean this upcoming year for my birthday, they're gonna have one size or something, because I really want to try one size. Like, wow. But anyways, so while that's set on my face and I look crazy, I do look crazy, but I'm gonna tell you why. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do concealer. I tried to make everything in this video as affordable as possible, so that way you can go to the store and purchase it. Obviously the Milk makeup and the Laura Mercier powder is going to be a pretty penny, but I know there's really nice ones out there for a more affordable price. I didn't try the e.l.f. one yet, but I heard nothing but good things about the e.l.f. one. So if you want to try the e.l.f. one, by all means try it. I just never tried it. So the next thing I'm going to use is this Catrice Tru Skin Hydrating Foundation. As you can see, this is not my shade. It is very light, but I'm going to mix it with this concealer by Catrice, and it's the Tru Skin High Covered Concealer, and they're both hydrating with hyaluronic acid, long wear, and I do really like the finish of this product. I love the finish of this product. I love the way it looks on my skin, so mixing it ain't never really been a problem for me. I'm pretty good at finding shades that's suitable for my skin tone, and I'm pretty good at finding skin tones and shades that are suitable for my color, because I never really had a problem with finding my shade and stuff. I just got the wrong one because you have to order off Amazon, which sucks. So I'm just gonna make my shade on the back of my hand. I did it before and it worked pretty well. So and it oxidizes too, so that's another thing to be careful about, because a lot of people will be like, oh well, it's not my shade on, and it's my shade later on, because it oxidizes. So I'm gonna put a little more concealer on, because I don't know why on the camera I look so bright. I don't know, but I'm gonna just put a little more of this brown in there just to give it more of a more solid brown color, because it is a warm color and you want to that might work. That might work, that might work, that might work. And if it's not gonna work, we gonna make it work. So I've done this before, so I'm not really tripping about it. And you're just gonna go on top of that concealer that you put, I mean that foundation you put on earlier. Now some people have concerns about it turning the foundation orange. Yup, that's it right there. And sometimes it does turn a little orange, but I could show you how to fix that. Stop playing with me. The only thing about mixing your shades is that you gotta keep making the mixed shade. So I'm gonna make some more. And what you're gonna do is you're just gonna apply it right on top. And it looks kind of crazy because I'm applying it with the back of my hand with my brush, and not like the top part of the brush like you're supposed to apply, you know, makeup with. You're applying it with the other part. But I call it being resourceful. Like I said, it's going to oxidize and it's not going to be the color that it is on the screen. I don't know why my highlights are so highlighted on camera and not like in real life. Because in real life, this looks like the shade that it is. But right now, it looks like I am just applying casket ready makeup. And I don't know if that's just because of the camera being so HD or what, but it looks like I am casket sharp. I don't like that. it looks crazy. No lie, it looks crazy. And to apply my bronzer that I like to use is the Made by Mitchell bronzers. And if you don't know what Made by Mitchell is where have you been? So I'm gonna use this one in the shade Caramel Cutie. I've been using this for a while. Like always, I like to apply stuff to the back of my hand and apply it with a brush to give it a more diffused feel and look to it. So I'm just going to apply it to my forehead first to blend out that foundation that I applied not too long ago. And on top of that, I got a big forehead and I like to make it look smaller because my forehead is indeed large and in charge. I'm gonna apply some more. And the reason why I do it like this is just to be able to better control how I'm applying product to my face. Because a lot of people, they just go in, they just put it on their skin. And if that works for you, that works for you. I just don't like that because sometimes you can get carried away and it's really, really hard to blend that out. Especially when you already done applied it to your skin and your makeup, and your makeup's gonna look crazy now. So now I'm just going to apply it to my neck. I was watching a video by Nikki Tutorials, and basically she stated that when you are trying to make your chin look smaller, you go along your jaw and you're going to create a shadow like effect on the neck. So I have a rounder face. So I am going to go along my jaw and create a shadow effect right here, because that's gonna give me a, you know, snatch jaw effect. And the reason why I'm doing bronzer before concealer and highlight and all that stuff is because it just gives me time to correct my mistakes, because when you apply that highlighting as concealer, sometimes it can go wrong. And I just like to do the darker and then work on the lighter, if that makes sense. And like I said, if it looks crazy on camera, it's literally because of my camera, because like my skin tone looks way lighter than what it really is in real life, because in real life it looks blended. So if it looks a little odd or looks like it's a little too light, it's the camera. I know what I'm doing. And it gives like a skin-like finish, which I really, really love about this. I really, really love about this foundation, because it doesn't give you like that super matte, but it doesn't give you that super dewy finish like it gives skin, because skin is not super matte but it's not super dewy either. So next thing I'm going in was this Kosas concealer in the shade 6.8W. So I'm going to go like that, go like that, and I got extra like folds in my skin, so I don't really like to apply it on the folds. I try to keep it below the folds on my skin because it's going to crease regardless because of the extra skin that I have right there, which is very unfortunate and it's kind of annoying, but that's just what God gave me and I have to work with what God gave me. So like I can never not look tired, unfortunately. So now I'm done with that. I'm going to let that set down for a sec, and then I'm going to go in with the Catrice Tru Skin concealer, and this is way lighter than the rest of everything I got going on, and it is in the shade Neutral Biscuit. And I'm going to I'm also gonna put everything I use in the description box too, so just in case anybody forgot or didn't hear what I said, I'm just gonna apply that to the inner corners because I like that highlighted effect in the inner corners rather than not in the inner corner. And then I'm going to apply some nose highlight, and I like to let this dry down, if not completely. Boom. And I'm gonna do nose contour in a second. I don't do the cream and the cream and then the baking on my nose because my nose is like one of those problem areas on my face that does not take product. Everybody has that part on their face that does not take product. For me, it is my nose. So my nose does not take product, like, at all. I'm gonna use this e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Conceal Sponge. I'm gonna go wet it first, and then I'm gonna come back and fix it. So I'm back, and I already wet my sponge, so it's already bigger, and I made sure I got all of the liquid. I used my shirt to like squeeze majority, if not all, the liquid off of there, right here. So I'm going to blend this out, and I let it sit to like damn near till it like dried, so it can give me the effect that I want. So as you can see, I'm gonna zoom in for y'all so y'all can see it. I'm going to blend it out, and I'm making sure that I'm working on the blend itself rather than placing it up under my eye. So I'm gonna blend it out first, then place it on the eye. The reason why I didn't apply it all the way on the folds itself is because it will crease, and my skin is just, it's gonna crease regardless, but I want it to not be creasy for as long as humanly possible. I know there's a way you can go around it, I just haven't figured it out yet. So I'm gonna do the same thing to the other side and blend upwards to give my eye that, and my face, that really nice lifted effect. And I'm trying to focus on looking at the camera and not the viewfinder, but you know how it is. That's so pretty. Oh my goodness. So pretty. And if you're like concerned about this part right here, you can always just take your foundation brush or your concealer that you used earlier and blend it out. Your foundation brush and blend it out. Okay, so I'm gonna leave my nose contour alone though, and I'm going to set my face with my Beauty Bakerie flower setting powder, and I'm going to set the outer skirts of my eye. Well, actually, I don't need to set it with my beauty sponge. I'm gonna set it with my powder puff, and I'm just going to set it. I'm not like going to like bake or anything. I just want it to set in my skin. And make sure you're blending this first before you set your makeup. Blend it out first and then set. So you see like your under eye is creasing a little bit, blend it out first, then set it. And the reason why I'm saying with this powder is because I like it. It makes me look really warm and pretty. So Now I'm gonna go in with the Maybelline Fit Me powder in light medium. And I'm going to slightly bake, not bake all the way, because I don't really bake because my face don't like that. But I'm gonna take some of the powder, put it on the back of my hand like so it's not too much, and I'm going to take the powder and go up and down my nose. Can you see that? And set it in the inner corners just to give my face that airbrushed look to it. Same thing to the other side. We are going to airbrush that brightening effect onto our eye. It's so pretty. Oh my goodness. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. Oh my goodness. I like this by Painted by Spencer. Well, you know, his like TikTok. And he like said to like set it with a powder first, like a pressed powder. I don't know where my pressed powders went. Like I had the Maybelline Fit Me pressed powders, and I don't know where in the world they go, but I lost them. So you know how that goes. So I'm gonna leave my face alone, and I'm not gonna mess with my baking anymore. I'm gonna leave that alone. I'm gonna start going on to concealer. I mean, not concealer, blush. So the blush I'm going to use is this bright bubblegum pink, and I used to be scared of bright pink blushes. Like, this is intimidating, very much so. And it's not as bad as what you think if you blend it out properly, because if you blend it out to perfection, you know, you don't have to worry about it. So I'm going to use this on the apples of my cheeks, and I'm gonna try my hardest not to go overboard, because I have a tendency to do that, to go overboard and OD my blush. Same thing, other side. Applying the blush with this Real Techniques. I think this is a contour brush, real is real, but I honestly don't care. I don't know, it just gives you that girly, like super like innocent girly girl look, and I love that. Like, I don't know, like it just makes you look so innocent and cute to me. So I think my concealer is like basically dried down, so I don't know why I look so damn bright. Oh my god, I feel like I need to fix that. Because it looks like I'm like translucent, and I'm not that light. I'm gonna do my nose contour in a second, but okay, maybe I'm just like losing my mind, because when I sit back it doesn't look that bad. but when I get close, I think I'm losing my mind. Okay, so next thing I'm going to go in with is this bright bubblegum pink LA Girl, well, LA Colors blush that I got from the dollar store. And I got it from Dollar Tree. And the reason why I'm applying this is because I am a bright pink blush girly. I wasn't at first. I wasn't even a blush girly. I cannot believe I used to hate blush. Like, I used to think it was like for grandmas. And it's not. It's not for grandmas. I used to think that though. So, it's not for grandmas. It's for whoever wants to be a doll baby, which is me. And I applied it to my nose a little bit. So I'm gonna leave that alone. I'm gonna stop right there because I don't want that to be messed up, because I feel like I'm gonna have to fix some stuff in a sec. And always go back with your foundation brush if you need to fix something. Do not let that shit just sit on your face and look stupid. So now I'm gonna go into contour, powder, bronzer. Is the Morphe palette. It's the Deep Glam, because that's what I have, and I'm going to use this this bronzer right here, just a little bit, and I'm just going to add some warmth back to my face because it kind of child. I almost, oh, they said this one has some warmth. They was not playing, baby. They was not playing with this when they said warmth. You want warmth? We got you. We got some warmth. We got warmth for your ass. I'm gonna tap it this time. I'm gonna tap it. So you said you want warmth? Oh yeah, we got some warmth for you. We got some warmth. Oh my god. Anyways, I'm just blending my my blush and my bronzer together so it adds the warmth back into my face that I so desperately need, because I was looking a little casket sharp for a second. So I'm gonna set all of this with, but I'm going to use, I believe it was this shade that I used. Never do this. Like, why do I not always use this? Like, this is a nice transition shade. It's a nice transition shade. So I'm gonna start right here. And the reason why you starting right here and applying powder to right here is because you're going to give yourself the illusion that your nose is tinier from your eyebrow up, because your eyebrow up is going to make this part in the middle look really snatched. And I watched a lot of makeup artists on YouTube to verify this, because they all do this for the most part. And I'm also applying it to my eye in a windshield wiper motion. And then for the rest of my nose, I'm going to apply it gently downward. And on my button nose, kind of like that. And to give it more of a smaller shape. And the reason why I use this shade is because it's the most natural shade for me. And you don't have to use eyeshadow for like eyeshadow purposes. A lot of people do not even use eyeshadow for eyeshadow purposes. Like, you don't have to force yourself to use eyeshadow for eyeshadow reasons. I use eyeshadow to contour my nose, obviously. So I'm gonna go back in with the brown shade, and it's this one right here. And I'm going to apply it to my outer corner. Same brush, same windshield wiper motions. Maybe I should use a smaller brush. Basically all I did was I took my shadow and I'm focusing it on the outer corner, and what I'm doing is I'm opening my eye and I'm really gonna get into that crease like that, and I'm just going to go over it to just deepen the eye and give my eye more of a smokier effect. And then I'm gonna go over it with that same eyeshadow that we used earlier, so that way it's not like super duper eyeshadowy, because I don't really wear eyeshadow on an everyday basis. I just like my eyes to look like there's something done. Well, lashes, I can't remember the name or the brand, or hopefully you can kind of see the name right there. This is the glue. This is the House of Lashes. Okay. And I'm gonna put these on. And you're going to apply the lash glue on the band like so. And then what you're gonna do is you're going to take a little bit more on the end of the lash, the corner of the lash, in the middle. And you're gonna wait for it to get tacky. I don't know if you can see. That's what they mean by tacky. Fair warning. Don't worry about the little bit of glue on the corner because it's clear lash glue. So that's gonna just dry down completely. Let's go to the other eye. Over the lash line. Place it on the middle first. Then you're going to make sure you're getting over the lashes. And you're gonna readjust it because it's gonna want to move and do what it want to do. Make sure you're getting it over the lashes. And you're gonna take your tweezers and you're gonna like pinch them. If you don't trust your tweezers or trust yourself with tweezers, by all means, use your fingers. This is where we're at. Ooh, let me zoom out just a little bit. This is where we're at. We have on lashes, we have on We have on lashes. My head is starting to hurt with this damn thing on my head. Anyways, we have on lashes. We have on we're not mascara yet, but we have on lashes. We got our face. We're almost done. Almost done. So now we're gonna apply. Well, I'm gonna let these dry down before I apply mascara to them. So next thing we're going to do is lips. Honestly, lips is my favorite part. It's my favorite part. Now you can go any which way with lip combinations, which I love about lip combinations. You can go any which way. And us being beautiful black queens, we can do anything. Okay, so I'm back. Truth be told, you want to take a dark brown lip liner, whatever lip liner you have. Why isn't anybody liner sharpening? It's wicked. Be sharp. Why doesn't it sharpen? Brown lip liner. This is not dark enough. This is brown. I need like a chocolate or something. Because the way I'm about to do this is about to blow your mind. Boom. Chocolate and lip liner. LA Colors lip liner, pencil, and chocolate. I'm gonna zoom in. My lips is dry, by the way. So what you're gonna do is you're going to fill in your lip. And what I like to do is I don't like to fill in my lip all the way. So I'll go in with I don't want to fill in the outer corners. I just want to focus on the inner part. Because I like to make my top lip look smaller than my bottom lip. And instead of highlighting my Cupid's bow, what it is, I like to just draw over it. Now I'm gonna do my bottom lip, and I'm going to fully emphasize my bottom lip. So now I'm gonna go in with another lip liner, and I'm gonna use the NYX one in the shade Downtown Beauty. One of my favorites, by the way. It's a matte lip liner in Downtown Beauty, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to go on top of that and kind of like give this gradient effect. Downtown Beauty is a little warmer. Because I love the whole like 90s look to lip colors nowadays. That's just me. But you can do what you want. So now, if you wanted to, you could throw lip gloss on top of this, but I'm extra and I don't like throwing just a lip gloss on top. For every day, I like to do the shade. This is the Maybelline. What is this? Super Matte Stay Ink in the shade Driver. It's a very nudie nude. I'm going to take it. It's like a peachy color. And I know plenty of people that would just walk outside like this and be done. But me, because I'm extra like that. It's Oh Honey by NYX, and it's a NYX butter gloss. I'm gonna go in with the Better Than Sex Mascara, and I'm going to use the tip of this, and I'm going to zoom in so I can show you. I'm gonna look at my mirror, so if I'm gonna try to look at the viewfinder, but I'm gonna look at my mirror. So I'm going to just apply it, and I'm doing wiggle motions. I'm trying my hardest not to get that mascara on my concealer that I worked so hard to not have crease so much. And it's going to crease because I have under eye folds. So if you see some creasing, don't say nothing. I'm gonna go one more round. Just one more. This is basically the finished look almost. I'm gonna go one more time with the setting spray. Just one more time. I don't know why that is so refreshing. That is so refreshing. Like, goodness gracious me, so refreshing. So I'm gonna like change my clothes, do something to my invisible locks, and I'm gonna hit you back up when I'm done. So okay. I am pretty much done. I'm going to apply some highlighter though, because that trend didn't die to me. Place or the Morphe highlighter palette. These, the highlighter palette, this one and Star Blazer is really good. I've had it for a while. It's my tried and true. So yeah, I like to use this. So, and the Juvia's Place highlighters are really good too. So I'm gonna take probably Extra and a little bit of Shooting Star, and I'm just going to apply it to the highlighted parts of my face. And I'm also going to apply Extra to my brow bone and right here, and I'm gonna do the same thing to the other side. Apply it to my brow bone and to my face, and whoop, just a little bit on my nose, just give my nose a highlighted effect. Packer or shader brush, and I'm going to take Cosmic or Extra. I usually take Stardust because it's like a really pretty inner purple, and I'm just going to apply it right there to give me that really woke effect. And that's pretty much it. So this is the look. It would help if my braids weren't like in my face, but if you're watching this from my Instagram or my TikTok and you wonder how I got my face like this, that this helped you. If you want to see any more content from me, please like and comment below so I can get that started for you guys. And without further ado, I'm gonna say adios. Okay, so I will see you next time.